The person you're referring to is struggling with an obsession that goes beyond the ordinary. It's not just a fleeting thought or casual interest, but a powerful force that has taken over their life. This obsession is driven by your rare and unique energy, something they don't encounter often. Your energy is so distinctive and strong that it compels them to feel an intense need to protect you. They are irresistibly drawn to you in ways they don't fully understand, and their protectiveness is a sign of that attraction. However, their actions toward you have been far from honorable. They have acted in ways that can only be described as shameless and appalling, causing you significant pain and suffering. Now, they are filled with deep regret, wishing they could turn back time to undo their wrongs and make amends. They long for a chance to rewrite the past and their history with you. Their regret goes beyond their actions, it's also about the love they let slip away. Fear and ego prevented them from fully embracing and expressing their feelings for you, and now that missed opportunity weighs heavily on them. This regret has brought them immense emotional turmoil, leaving them feeling as though they have failed you in countless ways. Your silence has served as a wake-up call for them. Your lack of communication has made them fully realize the depth of the pain they've caused you. They now understand the consequences of their actions and are filled with a strong desire to apologize. They want to make amends before it's too late, before the damage becomes irreparable. They are aware that their actions have caused you to shed countless tears in private, but they also see that these struggles have only made you stronger. You have become emotionally and mentally resilient through the hardships you've faced. They feel deep remorse for what they've done, and this regret is not just a passing emotion, it's a profound, overwhelming guilt that is consuming them from within. They can no longer hold back their feelings and are ready for an open and honest conversation with you. They want to express their emotions, admit their mistakes, and ask for your forgiveness. They are prepared to face the consequences of their actions, understanding that they may not be able to undo the harm they've caused, but they are determined to try. They hope for the opportunity to make things right, to heal the wounds they've inflicted, and to rebuild the trust they've broken. They are ready to take full responsibility and do whatever it takes to make amends. You, dear, are the most important person in their life. Your presence, essence, and spirit mean more to them than words can ever convey. The physical distance between us has become a far greater obstacle than I ever imagined. It constantly reminds me of the miles that separate us, more troubling than I initially thought. No matter where I go or what places I explore, I find myself always thinking of you. Each sunrise reminds me of your smile, and every sunset brings back memories of your laughter. This constant longing makes me yearn for your presence, wishing to be close to you again, to feel the warmth of your embrace and the comfort of your company. You have been my guiding light through the darkest times, showing me how to face my problems and teaching me to live fearlessly. Your strength has been my greatest inspiration. Your courage has been my motivation. You've taught me to stand tall against life's storms and remain unwavering in the face of adversity. I often find myself lost in memories of the past, replaying the good times we shared, the laughter, the shared dreams, and the quiet moments of understanding. These memories play in my mind like a cherished film, so vivid and real. Sometimes, tears of passion overflow, a testament to the depth of my feelings for you. I think of you constantly, day and night, in every waking moment and every dream. I talk to your pictures when you're not around, and it feels so real, as if you're right there with me, sharing my joys and sorrows, listening to my hopes and fears. It's a small comfort, a tiny bandage over the deep wound left by your absence. I used to see love as a lament, a sorrowful melody played on the strings of the heart. But something about you changed that perception. There's something about you that makes me want to embrace love fully, to experience both its joy and pain, its ecstasy and agony. Your love and support have transformed me, turning me from a cold and detached person into someone warm and compassionate. When you came into my life, I finally understood the true meaning of love. It was like seeing the world in color for the first time, like waking up from a long slumber. Life, as I've come to realize, is full of tests. It challenges our patience, courage, inner strength, and, most importantly, our dedication and love for each other. Every challenge we face, every obstacle we overcome, brings us closer, strengthens our bond, and deepens our love. I'm convinced that with time, our connection will only grow stronger. The more time I spend away from you, the stronger my yearning to be with you becomes. It's a strange paradox, a testament to the power of love. Absence doesn't simply make the heart grow fonder, it makes the heart grow desperate, longing for a touch, a word, or even just a glance. The thought of life without your love haunts me, filling me with dread. I apologize for ignoring your message, but I promise you that nothing will go wrong this time. I want to honor my feelings for you, to cherish and celebrate them because I love you more than words can ever express, more than the stars in the sky or the sand on the shore. You are my everything, my world, my universe, and I am forever grateful for your love. Your partner, once the center of your universe, may not have fully understood the depth of your commitment. You had given them the highest priority, investing your time, energy, and importance into the bond you shared. You devoted countless hours and immeasurable effort, making them the focal point of your existence. Yet, they remained oblivious to your sacrifices, failing to grasp the depth of your dedication until it was too late. Only when you were no longer available to them did they finally realize the magnitude of what they had lost. This painful realization was a bitter pill to swallow, and now they are living with the consequences of their actions. Their heart aches in your absence, a constant reminder of the love they took for granted. They are now consumed by an obsession with you, one they try to hide but cannot fully conceal. Their actions betray their true feelings, as they are addicted to the energy and vibrancy you brought into their life. Despite their attempts to suppress it, they find themselves constantly watching, lurking around, unable to resist the magnetic pull of your presence. It's as if they are under a spell, unable to break free from the enchantment you've cast. Your partner has made the decision to win you back at any cost, determined to mend the broken ties and rekindle the love that once was. However, they are struggling to adjust to the person you've become. You've evolved, grown stronger, more independent, and focused on your purpose and goals. Instead of chasing after them, you've remained grounded, centered on your own growth. It's important for them to understand the depth of the love they once had. They need to fully realize the value of what they lost and comprehend the magnitude of their mistake. They must feel the weight of their actions and experience the consequences of their betrayal. In addition to their regret, your partner is grappling with feelings of insecurity. As they see you thriving and rising above challenges, they feel intimidated by your success, unsure of how to approach you now that you've emerged victorious from the struggles that once held you back. They assumed you needed them, believing they were indispensable to your happiness, but you've proven them wrong. You've shown the world that you are self-sufficient and capable of facing and overcoming life's challenges without relying on anyone else for support or validation. You've demonstrated your strength, resilience, and ability to stand on your own. In doing so, you've proven that you are enough, that you are complete within yourself. This transformation has taught them a valuable lesson. Love is about appreciation, not possession. It's about valuing the other person for who they are, not for what they can provide. Most importantly, it's about recognizing and respecting each other's efforts and sacrifices. In the end, love is not just about feeling, it's about understanding. I am filled with a deep sense of regret over how I've handled things, the choices I made, the actions I took, and the words I spoke, all cloaked in a cloud of remorse. Even in moments of silence, there is no peace. It's heavy and filled with painful emotions that create an unbearable ache in my chest. It feels like 1,000 needles piercing my heart, making it hard to breathe. Each morning, the first thing I do is reach for my phone. It's become a habit, almost a ritual. I unlock the screen, clinging to the hope that you might have sent me a message. But each time, the screen lights up to reveal nothing, no new messages, no missed calls, just the same old wallpaper we chose together. It serves as a stark reminder of your absence, and it stings. I won't lie, each day is a struggle. I yearn to hear from you, to see your name light up on my phone, to hear your voice on the other end of the line. Instead, I'm left with nothing but silence. This separation, this distance between us, feels like a never-ending abyss. It's as if I'm stuck in a perpetual state of limbo, where happiness and peace have vanished since the day we parted. A vital part of me feels like it has been ripped away, leaving a void that nothing can fill. I was so accustomed to being the center of your world, enveloped in your attention and love. It was like a warm blanket shielding me from the harsh realities of life. Even in my dreams, you were always there, but now it feels as though I've been thrust into a cold, harsh winter. I never thought you would leave. I took your presence for granted, assuming your love would always be a constant. I was wrong. Now, the little things haunt me, the sound of your laughter, the way your eyes lit up when you talked about something you loved, the comfort of your hand in mine. I find myself staring at your pictures, desperately trying to connect with your energy, to feel your presence. But it feels like I'm reaching out to hold on to a ghost. Your absence has opened my eyes to what I had. It has made me realize the true value of what I lost. Currently, there is a clear lack of communication between you both, which has caused your person to feel disconnected from the bond you once shared. They see you as being deeply absorbed in your own life, focusing on personal goals and ambitions. This has led them to consider surrendering the relationship and all the expectations tied to it, leaving it in the hands of the divine. They are contemplating letting go and allowing the universe to guide the future of this connection. Your person is currently in a state of deep introspection, much like a hermit, retreating into their inner world to reflect on their actions, or lack thereof, and how these have impacted their relationship with you. They are carefully considering their past behaviors, decisions, and inactions, and how these have influenced the bond you share. As they continue to reflect, they are coming to a painful realization. They are beginning to recognize that their deception and inflated ego have harmed this connection. They are coming to the painful understanding that their dishonesty and self-centeredness have acted like a poison, gradually sabotaging the bond you once shared. This realization is hard for them to accept, leading to sleepless nights filled with regret and guilt. They are tormented by their actions, haunted by their past, and unable to find peace. As they acknowledge their mistakes, they are beginning to see how their lies and anger have damaged the beautiful friendship between you both. Filled with remorse, they regret their choices and wish they could turn back time to make things right. They are overwhelmed with guilt and regret, feeling as though they are drowning in a sea of sorrow. Isolated and alone, they feel like they have no one to lean on, no one to confide in, and no one to support them during this difficult time. They are experiencing a deep phase of depression and remorse, marked by intense sadness. They long for your presence, yearning for your support and companionship. More than just a friend, they need you as a pillar of strength, a beacon of hope, and a source of comfort in their life. They need you to help them navigate this challenging time, to guide them out of their depression and help them find their way back to happiness and peace. Your person is struggling with overwhelming feelings of guilt, regret, and loneliness, and they are yearning for your support and companionship. Acknowledging their mistakes and wanting to make amends, they need you not just as a friend but as a source of comfort and strength. They are hopeful that with your help, they can overcome this difficult period and rediscover joy and inner peace. They long for a future where the broken bond can be repaired, the damaged friendship restored, and the lost connection rekindled. Filled with hope, they envision a future with you, one of happiness, peace, and love, where you both can share a deep and meaningful companionship once again. It's hard to fully grasp the extent of the changes that have occurred behind the scenes. The world remains unaware of the profound transformations that have taken place in secret, hidden from public view. These changes have been deep, altering the core of our existence and reshaping how we see things. Yet, amidst all of this, my feelings for you have remained unchanged. Despite the challenges we've faced, the bond between us has never faltered. It feels as though our connection is untouched by time or the chaos of life. I can no longer deny the intensity of these feelings that surge within me every time I think of you. They are as real as the air I breathe, as undeniable as my heartbeat. We've been through so much together, weathering storms, climbing mountains, and crossing deserts. Every challenge we've faced has only strengthened our bond, and despite everything, my feelings for you remain unwavering. It's as though our love is a beacon, shining steadfastly through the darkest nights, guiding us through adversity. I truly believe no one could ever take your place in my life. You hold a space in my heart that belongs solely to you, as if you've left an indelible mark on my soul. I can't even imagine a life without you. You are an integral part of me, as essential as the air I breathe. You might think I've moved on, that I've left you behind, but I ask you to look beyond the illusion. The distance between us is only physical, a temporary separation. In spirit, I am always with you. I'm making my way back to you, navigating the obstacles life has placed in my path, silently but surely. I am planning everything carefully, strategizing, calculating, and preparing for the journey ahead. I don't want anyone to hold me back, stop me from moving forward, or distract me from my goal. My focus is clear, my determination unwavering, and my decision resolute. You have all my attention, all my devotion, you are my priority, my end goal. I've come this far, and it's because of you. You were always there to guide and support me, my compass when I was lost, my anchor in the storm. It was you who pushed me out of my comfort zone, who helped me face my fears and accept the truth. You encouraged me to embrace my true self, without fear of judgment or rejection. The truth is, you are the only person I've ever been afraid to lose. The thought of losing you is more terrifying than any nightmare, more devastating than any disaster. You mean more to me than words can ever express. You are my world, my universe, my everything, and I will do whatever it takes to ensure I never have to face life without you. In the intricate web of relationships, your partner finds themselves in a state of heightened emotional awareness and inner turmoil. They are deeply aware of the intense competition surrounding you, knowing that many people, both men and women, are drawn to your magnetic personality. These individuals aren't just passing through your life, they are eager to connect with you on a deeper, more lasting level. This realization weighs heavily on your partner, filling them with anxiety they can't easily shake. The mere thought of you being with someone else, sharing moments of joy, sorrow, and daily life with another person, fills them with an overwhelming sense of dread. It's a feeling that goes beyond simple jealousy, it's a fear of loss, of being replaced, of becoming just a memory in your life. They genuinely dislike when others try to capture your attention or affection. It's not a feeling they're proud of, but it's one they can't help but experience. Amidst this emotional whirlwind, your partner sees you in a light that only intensifies their feelings for you. They perceive you as confident, someone who knows their worth and isn't afraid to show it. You're attractive to them not just physically, but in how you carry yourself, how you interact with others, and how you face life's challenges. They admire your emotional stability, seeing you as someone who doesn't let life's ups and downs disrupt your inner balance. This perception only draws them closer, increasing their admiration and affection for you. At the same time, they see themselves as your ideal match, believing that the two of you are meant to complement and complete one another. They believe deeply in their love for you, a love they feel no one else can match. They see themselves as the one who understands you best, the one who can bring you the greatest happiness. They are convinced that no one else could possibly love you more than they do. They understand that love isn't just about feelings, it's also about expression. They realize that in order to prevent you from moving on with someone else, they need to express the feelings they've kept inside for so long. They want you to know how much you mean to them, how deeply they care for you, and how profound their love is. They are ready to reveal their true emotions, to lay their heart bare, all to ensure they don't lose you to anyone else. Your partner is experiencing a whirlwind of emotions as they navigate these feelings. They are feeling the weight of competition, the anxiety of losing you, the admiration for your personality, and the pressing need to express their love for you. It's a challenging period for them, but also one of self-realization and growth. Through this experience, they are not only gaining a clearer understanding of their feelings for you but also discovering more about themselves. It's a journey filled with love, fear, admiration, and self-discovery. They hope to reach a point where they can be with you, love you, and cherish you forever. In the past, they acknowledge that they have pushed you away too many times, and now it feels as though you are truly gone. This realization has plunged them into profound sorrow and regret. Your absence has created a void in their life that is hard to fill. They yearn for your presence because you are the only one who can truly understand what they are going through. You have always been there to support them through their spiritual and mental struggles, offering comfort and guidance when they needed it most. Life without you feels like endless torture, trapping them in a labyrinth of despair with no way out. Every day is a struggle, and each moment feels like an eternity. The world around them feels devoid of color, as if everything has lost its meaning. They describe themselves as a ship adrift in a stormy sea, feeling directionless and lost. In this turmoil, they find themselves praying fervently for another opportunity with you. They long for a chance to make amends, to right their wrongs, and to prove that they have truly changed. This time, they promise things will be different. They are determined not to let you down or make you feel insecure again. They've learned from their past mistakes and are resolute in not repeating them. They deeply regret breaking your trust and realize how grave a mistake it was to leave you midway through your journey without much explanation. Understanding the pain and confusion their actions must have caused you weighs heavily on them. If they could turn back time, they would undo the hurt they've caused, but they know that's impossible. All they can do now is offer a heartfelt apology and hope that you can find it in your heart to forgive them. They express a selfish longing for you to be with no one else, firmly believing that you belong to them entirely. You are an integral part of their life, and the thought of you being with someone else is unbearable. While they acknowledge it may not be fair to ask this of you, especially after everything that has happened, they still hope that there is a chance for you both to reconnect.